from we ain't playing, it's the last thing on the mind.
Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is I.A.N. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me explain to you. We had a technical glitch. As you know, the weather is terrible and something with the fiber optic. So we had a glitch here. So we had to start over the whole show. And it didn't make no sense waiting and cutting and joining. I don't want to do that. So those of you remember, we spoke about what went on yesterday with respect to a young boy who apparently there was an altercation at his home. He was chopped. In fact, something went on. Somebody was chopped, only to find out that the mother had a man in the house, and that's what went on. Also, a young girl was assaulted a couple days ago. I spoke to her. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I made a serious breakthrough with respect to Antonio Mohammed. Yeah, I made a serious breakthrough. You are going to see it today. You are going to see it today. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, but heads will roll. When I tell you heads will roll, heads going to roll with respect to that. And also apparently the truth is coming out with respect to when the police team clashed, blue on blue, mixed up at El Socorro warehouse. They had a mix up at El Socorro warehouse, and they say that nobody firearm was taken and whatnot. Remember, we put it up yesterday, right? We had put it up yesterday. This is the description. Remember, the ACP Simon had spoken, and he's a Christian guy. He's a Christian guy, and it's just shocking to see how a big Christian man like him, who wanted to have the whole had church at Chicago. He was once the senior soap in that area there, and he was in Chicago, and I knew him as a very respectable man. Not to say that describing people differently. Go ahead.
And it's not I guess it's not persons of your ilk. Wait and get the correct.
Right, he said, I'm not a person of their ilk. Just imagine a big Christian like him describing another person like that, to tell him that he's not no journalist like you. They're sure right, You're sure right, because I work for myself. I have my own. I work for myself. And I don't be on the 5th floor on police admin playing pool. With other journalists. We don't either be on the 5th floor in a playing pool with other journalists in general. I'm just saying all that. I'm just saying it out. So who don't like me too bad? Who don't like me? Well, my good friend, Brother Simon, Smith. I have not, and I want to say somebody said if you're bitter, I'm not bitter with Mr. Smith. The same respects I have for you, I had for you. I have 6th floor. They play pool with journalists on the 6th floor. They have bar and all kind of thing like for drinks and things. You don't know that, right? I know it now. You know it now, right? You know it now. They have a bar, they have a pool table, everything on 6th floor. Yeah, you don't know. Yeah, they play journalists go play pool and thing. But see, I am a different. I cut from a different cloth, and a lot of people realize that I'm not. I won't say like what he said. And I saw Senior Superintendent ACP Smith there also, and I just want, go ahead.
Before posting it, because it can go viral quite quickly.
Now, in terms of jeopardizing continuing operations to the KPP at this point,
I want to tell Smith something. And Smith can tell you this, I have never disrespected him. All the years, I know Smith from Inspector. I'm telling you, with Jordan and them. And from then to now, I have never disrespected Smith. And sometimes in life, you know people in rank. But it's like, there is a saying, familiarity breeds contempt. When people get too accustomed with it, because they start to call you, hey, Richard, what going on there, boy? Yeah, Richard, I have never disrespected ACP Smith. As much as we were friends, as much as I saw him anywhere hanging out, or they invited me anywhere, not a day. And I could ask him that, So whatever happens, maybe, I don't know. I don't know, but I guess that's his view on me, and it's very sad, but I would not disrespect him. I have the utmost respect for Mr. Smith, because he has been good to me. He has been good to me. But I don't know what's happening now, but nevertheless, he has been good to me. So that's water under the bridge. So I just want you to know that. But I will tell you something. Seeing that we are speaking about that, let me tell you what went on. There's an article now, an Express article. Police police team clashed in blue-on-blue mix-up at El Socorro. It was a blue-on-blue scenario, explained ACP Kurt Simon, when two teams of police unknowingly moved on the same El Socorro warehouse on Wednesday after receiving information about a shipment of illegal guns. Listen, you see? Of illegal guns. Police said that sometime today, officers from the Central Division received information about a barrel filled with guns and ammunition at a warehouse in El Socorro. According to ACP Simon, officers of the Special Branch received the same information as well. With Trinidad and Tobago under a state of emergency, the Central Division team wasted no time. They sought approval from their seniors and gathered a team and sped off to the premises. When they got there, however, they were told that other police officers were already on the scene. After further checks, they realized that the team present was their colleague from the Special Branch. The unknown number of guns and ammunition was then retrieved and taken to another location where it was secured. There was no arrest as yet. A story posted on social media claimed that members of the Central Division had been disarmed by Special Branch. However, this did not happen, according to Simon. It was a blue-on-blue scenario which was resolved in no time at all, he explained. And he added that this morning occurrence was actually a positive one in the eyes of the Police First Division. It means that the intelligence gathering abilities among all our officers are improving. Both teams of officers got intelligence and they both acted swiftly. Gentlemen, let me tell you something. I have another clip to run for you. I have another clip. So everything I said on that post there, everything I said, because initially that's what happened. But when I talk about the guns and everything, you see how I was right? You see how I was right? So everybody was talking. They know I was right. They know I was right when I posted that. And let me tell you something. As I said, if I only tell you who tell me that, people will have to go home. If I only tell you who tell me that, people will go crazy. But I said, no, leave it alone. It doesn't matter who tell me that. But the most important, it just goes to show people trust me. And when people tell me things, they know I'm not going to tell anybody under pressure. I don't do them thing. I don't do them thing. Because nobody are walking away from a big salary. Nobody are walking away from this. Nobody. I mean, the amount of people on a daily basis give me information. And that's why people could come to my studio and they could confess and say, Mr. Allen, I had an altercation, I killed somebody. Why are you telling me? That's why my mother could come and say, Mr. Allen, my son that killed the man. I said, but why are you telling me that for? Because I trust you. And my son trusts you and it was an accident, didn't mean to do it. Okay, bring your son out and the boy will come out and meet me. Because of trust. So when we come back, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you about a young boy who was attacking his home and what exactly went on. One person was shot and police was looking for him. He was right in my studio when we come back.
The I.A.N show will be right back.
The Fab India Expo calls its final extension. No more delays. We're definitely closing on November 30th. Enjoy up to 80% off store-wide on furniture, clothing, jewelry, home decor and so much more. Thank you to all our loyal customers for your love and support. We'll see you again next year March. The Fab India Expo. Hurry before it's all gone.
Ho, 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 ho! Merry Christmas!
It's the Mid-Center Mall Christmas Market from December 5th to the 28th. Experience the magic of the season with over 300 local and international merchants, multiple restaurants, and daily stage performances. Fun for the entire family with a bouncy castle for the kids and the perfect place for Christmas shopping. The Mid-Center Mall Christmas Market, where the spirit of Christmas comes alive.
Wellness through the years with Well Baby, Well Kid, Her Well Team, Him Well Team, Well Woman, and Wellman. Why take an ordinary multivitamin when there's a supplement designed for your specific life stage? For every stage in life, trust Phytobiotics.
At Passat Tasers 1 of 5. Toyota. Shop and win. Pick up and drive. Toyota. Win 1 of 5 Toyota Tasers with Passat's the Food King. Spend $300 or more at any Passat or Bright Ideas to enter, and you can be driving away with a brand new Toyota Taser in the new year. That's 5 times the joy with Passats. Promotion ends January 14th, 2026. Check our socials for details. NLCD approved. Shop and win. Pick up and drive. the Food King.
New Charles chocolate with 0 sugar added. Charles guilt-free chocolate goodness.
Are you embarrassed by excessive hair loss, itchy flaky scalp, receding hairline, teenage and adult cystic acne, open pores, old scar marks, puffy dark eye circles, age spots, black lips, psoriasis, eczema or dermatitis? Do you want to get rid of deep lines and wrinkles, stretch marks, cellulite and discoloration around the neck, arms and between the legs? For a professional consultation and a microscopic analysis with Miss Bagan, who has over 30 years of experience, call 673-7418 now.
Thinking of giving your home that modern finish? Then visit ABC Bar Doors and Windows. We are the largest supplier of hardwood finishing goods. Get kitchen and pool tiles, faucets, doors, windows, sinks and so much more. Come in or give us a call. ABC Bar Doors and Windows, always a better choice.
Celebrate the season with Dynasty Customs Design Studio. We design and manufacture signage for businesses and events, offering top quality signage materials, craft items, and luxury vinyls. With over 20 years of experience, trust Dynasty Customs to make your brand shine bright this Christmas.
Steffi's Pharmacy, we're always here. Open every day from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. because your health never takes a day off. From prescriptions to groceries, cosmetics, and baby care, Steffi's Pharmacy is the heart of the community. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and Google Maps. Easy to find, impossible to forget.
Start your engine! November 22nd, we're getting ready for WCF All Out, Call Out, Gangsta Jam. Blaze, drag racing at Wallerfield International Raceway. That's right, Saturday, November 22nd, a fully prepared track with Trinidad's fastest race cars, GTRs, Skylines, Supras, you name it, it's there. Last event for the year, so make sure and be there. We have the top racers getting ready to go head to head and settle the score to see who is the real big man on the track.
Note, lucky business without the sort. Lucky 16, my love for sure.
Welcome back to the I.A.N Show.
Teen attacks mom. Bloody altercation at Pasea Extension leaves man injured. Teen suspect on the run. A violent domestic dispute in Tunapuna left a man nursing a serious facial injury in the early hours of Monday, November the 17th. Officers of the Tunapuna Criminal Investigation Department responded to a report of a wounding at Ramkissoon Trace, Pasea Extension. Upon arrival, officers discovered a 28-year-old victim of Bassie Street, St. Augustine, with a chopped wound across his right cheek. A woman in the apartment, identified as his girlfriend, which is the teen mother, was seen attending to his injury. So she was attending to the man injury, and she reported the altercation occurred following an argument with her son over the victim staying at the home. During the dispute, he was struck with a black-handled cutlass. The assailant then fled the scene in a red Frontier vehicle. So we got a picture of the vehicle. They came here and everything, and the boy was on the run. He was on the run. So everybody was looking for him. Everybody was looking for him. But you know, I made my calls. I got him to come up here with the father, but based on his age, I played it right. I could not show the identity of him. So if I show the identity of the father, it will connect to it will expose the teen because he's a minor. So I had to block the two faces, and we spoke to them, and he told us exactly what happened. Because I wanted to say about how a man, a woman boyfriend in the house, he gets chopped. I said, no, let me start to play together. And you know what? I want to know more about it. So this is what went on. Go ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a situation that we are investigating and paying special attention to. Now, we know the individual here to my right is wanted in connection with a chop, and the father is here also. This is the facts of it. Teen attacks mom boyfriend. Teen attacks mom boyfriend. Bloody altercation at Pasea Extension leaves one man injured. Teen suspect on the run. A violent domestic dispute in Tunapuna left a man nursing a serious facial injury in the early hours of Monday, November 17, 2025. Officers of Tunapuna Criminal Investigation Department responded to a report of a wounding at Ramkissoon Trace, Pasea Extension. Upon arrival, officers discovered a 28-year-old of Bassie Street, St. Augustine, because it involves a minor who has been on the run of St. Augustine, with a chop wound to the right cheek. A woman in the apartment identified as his girlfriend was seen as tending to his injuries. She reported that the altercation occurred following an argument with a family member over staying at home. During the dispute, struck with a black-handled cutlass. The assailant then fled the scene in a red Frontier. The Frontier, I showed you a picture of the Frontier, right? Paramedics arrived and conveyed Bassie to the Herculean Medical Science Complex, where he remains in a stable condition. Crime scene investigator photographed and recovered the weapon, a black-handled cutlass, approximately 30 inches long. This is the team, ladies and gentlemen. This is the team that has been on the run. So, sir, tell me exactly what happened.
I reached home, I went out with some friends and I reached home in the evening. And I walk in the house, I know I walk in the house, and I see the same fella naked walking around the living room in the house.
How long you, okay, do you live at that house with your mother?
Yeah, me and my sister.
You, your mother and sister, how long you all have been living there?
About 4 years now.
About 4 years now?
Yeah.
How old is your mother?
46.
46. Yeah. And this young man is how old? About 28? They have it as 28 here. Let's say 28. Okay. So, how long he has been coming there now?
The third time I see him in the house.
In the space of 2 months, a month, how long?
3 months.
3 months, this is the third time.
Yeah.
So when he comes here, does he stay in the house? Does he spend the night? What he does?
He and my mother just go in the bedroom and lock it on. That is it. I don't know what is going on after that.
Right.
And he's disappearing in the morning before I get up.
Okay, right. Now the day in question, so you have seen him multiple times at your house, let's say 3 times,
yes.
Right? And apparently he has a relationship with your mom, who is separated from your father right here. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. The day on Monday, what exactly happened?
I reached home and he was naked in the house.
Naked?
Yeah.
How old is your sister?
15. 15?
So he paraded the house naked in front of your sister?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I know you're not supposed to be there. That was an issue from the landlord. She don't want no other men in the house besides me.
Did the landlord indicate to your mother, who is the tenant in the apartment, that he does not want any strange person in the apartment?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. So the landlord cautioned your mother before?
Yes.
Well, tell your mother. All right, go ahead.
And I didn't take anyone. I went to talk to my mother. And time I doing that, I asked her, what he doing here? You're not supposed to be here. Right? Started right up for me. But time I go to walk out the bedroom, he walked in the bedroom and he had my blade in his hand. And he jammed me against...
He had your blade?
The blade is my blade. I had that in the house. That was to cut meat and everything in the house.
Okay.
Right? And they jammed me against a dresser and a wall. And...
That's how you sustained that injury there?
Yeah. And jammed me against that. And he had the blade in his right hand. And I was trying to... I done brace against the thing. So I tried to get out from it. So I grabbed his hand holding the blade. And I pull it hard. And while I pull it, I look away and I didn't realize he got a chop.
Where you got the chop?
And he shit on his side of his mouth.
Okay.
Slice. And I didn't notice blood bleeding yet. My mother had come now and she choked him up against the dresser. And I had the blade in my hand. I don't get it out of his hand. When I watch now, I just see him blood everywhere. I dropped the blade. As they look at me, I rushed to run out of the house.
And you have been on the run?
Yeah.
So you were attacking your own house?
Yes.
And what you are saying is the landlord indicated that he does not want anybody there?
Yes. She doesn't want no one.
This man he's smoking weed. What are you doing?
He is a, I wouldn't say that drug lord, but he has pushed drugs in Bassie Corner.
The I.A.N Show will be right back.
Celebrate your special event in style with Party Paradise. We offer popular character-themed party supplies, kids' clothing, wholesale on balloons and acrylic wares like wine glasses, champagne flutes, designer plates with cutlery to match, and much more. Located at Shagona's Gulf City Mall and Tobago.
Love brings us together, brings new beginnings, blooms new life. Trust Pregnacare to be there for you at every step of your pregnancy. From Vitabiotics.
Pepper spray is now available at Superfarm stores nationwide. Easy to carry, made for everyone. Make them think twice before they try anything. Apply easily in store or online and stay protected. A TTPS permit is required. Please use responsibly and in accordance with local regulations. Because your safety matters at Superfarm, your prescription of trust. Make them think twice.
Christmas is not just a day. It's a feeling passed down from heart to heart. Moments like these stay with us forever. A single gift can light up a lifetime of memories. And sometimes we get to create the magic ourselves, because every home deserves something special. A spark that says, this is us. From the smallest details to the grandest celebrations, woven together into something unforgettable. Because Christmas is meant to be shared with those we love most. Love makes Christmas shine, and what we pass down becomes part of who we are. And some traditions never fade. Bright ideas where moments are made magical.
It's Parang in November at International Tiles, Carpets and Rugs Limited with huge savings on floors, counters and ceilings. Porcelain 24x24 tiles $27.95. Gypsum ceiling tiles $10.95. Cushion padded vinyl $65. Quartz countertops $2,195. Wall deco panels $75. Kitchen cushion mats $45. Abstract 5x8 rugs $295. Commercial carpet $48. Showroom conveniently located in San Juan, Charleville and La Romaine. It's Parang in November only at International Tiles, Carpets and Rugs Limited.
November 22nd, we getting ready for WCF All Out Call Out Gangsta Jam. Drag racing at Wallerfield International Raceway. That's right, Saturday, November 22nd, a fully prepared track with Trinidad's fastest race cars, GTRs, Skylines, Supras, you name it, it's there. Last event for the year, so make sure and be there. We have the top racers getting ready to go head to head and settle the score to see who is the real big man on the track.
Note, lucky business without the sort. Lucky 16, my love for sure.
Jingle all the way to huge holiday savings from Ramkissoon Sons Home Furnishings Limited. Our prices affordable, our quality top-notch. Find refrigerators, Alpunt line of German stainless steel chest freezers, stoves, washers, dryers, televisions and a wide range of small appliances, all in the major brands you love. Plus, experience pure relaxation with our exclusive Relax King brand. Make your way down to number 99 Calcutta Road, Freeport and grab yours today. Choose Ramkissoon Sons first this Christmas and let's create your living space the easy way.
Struggling with blood sugar swings, high blood pressure, or stiff joints? Take control with A.N Nutrition's powerful wellness trio. Berberine Plus supports healthy blood sugar. Blood pressure support helps keep your pressure in check. And Joint Aid keeps your joints moving so you can stay active every day. Don't wait, choose A.N Nutrition for trusted, effective solutions. Available at Pennywise and leading pharmacies nationwide. Feel better, move better, live better with A.N Nutrition.
The season of joy and giving, and Variety Supplies Limited is turning up the Christmas magic with deals that dazzle. Step into the largest home store in the Caribbean, a wonderland of savings filled with unique, one-of-a-kind items you won't find anywhere else. Get a wide range of Christmas trees in all sizes, Christmas balls in every color and style, twinkling lights, competent bedsheet sets, stainless steel pans with glass covers, elegant serving bowls, stoves, blinds, and so much more. Every aisle is bursting with Christmas cheer at unbeatable prices. Come in to 99 Guapa Road, Faizabad, where the spirit of Christmas comes alive.
This Christmas at Neilpool AC bring the coolest gifts to your home with the most affordable prices. Either holiday heat with an Infinity 12,000 BTU for only $2,100 install. Or go big with a McQuay 12,000 BTU units, only $2,300 cash on cards. And here's the best part, at Neilpool AC you're not just saving, you have a chance to win big. We're giving away a 16-inch Samsung TV with 2 Samsung phones. Now that's a steal for you.
This Christmas, every home has a story. Tell yours with bright ideas. From sparkling trees, beautiful decor, and dazzling lights to curtains, flowers, tableware, appliances, gifts, and gadgets. Everything you need is right here at unbeatable prices. Massive savings, special deals, low prices you won't find anywhere else. So step inside and see why everyone's saying it's where moments are made magical. Why wait? It's Santa's Workshop, just with better parking. Turn your home into a holiday wonderland and your moments into memories with Bright Ideas. Visit Bright Ideas, where moments are made magical.
Welcome back to the I.A.N Show.
Sell weed and, but mostly just weed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's a known character then?
Yes.
So you were very disappointed in seeing your mother pursuing a relationship with this man?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Dad, what do you have to say about this?
Well, I only find out this morning.
How long you and this woman has been separated now?
4 years legally,
Yeah.
but I couldn't say in separated in a sense because I still taking care of everybody and dropping groceries for them. I'm always there now. But only recently, a couple of months ago, I decided to I look into you.
But what about minding the children and them?
But I just take care, I just send whatever they need, the children stay with them because I don't have home with my mom. I just decide she just only call me when the car break down.
Yeah.
Or money or everything and then going and she just leave the children every weekend. I get text 1, 2 in the morning that I'm hungry. Right? Up to which day it was my daughter text me that I get bottle water. So I say, Mother, don't have 20 kilos of a case of water. Understand? She keep doing that.
Well, let me ask you something. Did you have any decision by the court for you to have a joint custody where you have the children?
I just help her.
So the children come by your house?
Yeah, every day the girl is somebody just drop the girl by me.
Yeah.
And the mom is pick up in the evening from school.
And what about the little boy here?
Well, he working now. I set him up to learn trade, doing woodwork. That's why he's looking.
Oh, woodwork?
Yeah, but a guy I used to work with before.
So you have a machine and all kind of thing?
Yeah, I have one.
Go ahead.
Right? So I didn't know. I went out this weekend and take a week off from work.
Yeah.
And I went out this weekend. I only come back this morning.
Right.
To see my van plastered up on I.A.N and this kind of thing. So what is going on? Chop some police looking for him and them going to send people to kill me because them is doing in their view and
So Bassie Corner has some characters, Bassie Corner has some characters. Whether you believe it or I tell you, Bassie Corner has some characters.
So well, once I get that information, however, that's when I try contacting you and I say, well, it air on your program.
Yeah.
But I bring him in because I'm not going to have him on your own.
And then I called you this morning
and
back.
You say, well,
I tell you, make arrangement and I meet with him and whatnot.
Right here. So
Why did you choose to come here first? Why did you choose to contact me first?
So somebody will get the story.
Okay.
Right now, everybody is saying, my son chopped somebody, my son chopped somebody.
And on your run.
Understand? Nobody is supposed to be in the apartment. He have a little girl, child. This is not his first time. She had a boyfriend there before. He get chopped.
You got chopped from the boyfriend before?
They beat him up in the house and things. I don't know if he pull away the blade or what he was doing.
Yeah.
And that, I can't remember if it was early as night or Diwali, it was a holiday. I remained in the hospital with him.
Christmas.
It was Christmas time. That was, right? I remained in the hospital till the next day. So I tell he, I said, listen, maybe go on and start and let me get a sort of carry me in. Right? Because me want a police find you know where I'm coming or no killers coming to look for you. Right? So I tell him, I said, I mean, here we go, you do something, you defend yourself, you go and get sorted. So why he right-handed? Right, my son is right-handed, but he get chopped on the right side of the face. I don't know how that is a...
So what he's saying, young boy, you were attacking your own house then?
Yeah.
What is your mother saying about this? Did she make any attempt to call you?
No, she just sent me a message. I think it was last night. I say how contact she is serious and that's it.
So is she defending the guy or she standing up for you? Hold on. Is she defending the guy or she standing up for you?
She's defending the guy.
How you know that?
Because I know when I run out of the house, she done call police to come at the house already.
Well, alright, so what we'll do, I got in contact with, I will send it you'll have to get an attorney and go down to the Chaguanas police station. Okay, seeing that you're already in this district. So you don't have to go back to the area where it happened. Okay? I will speak with ASP Hernandez and they will take it from there. Okay? Thank you.
The I.A.N Show will be right back.
We getting ready for WCF All Out Call Out Gangsta Jam. Drag racing at Wallowfield International Raceway. That's right, Saturday, November 22nd. A fully prepared track with Trinidad's fastest race cars, GTRs, Skylines, Supras, you name it, it's there. Last event for the year, so make sure and be there. We have the top racers getting ready to go head to head and settle the score to see who is the real big man on the track.
Note, lucky business without the sort. Lucky 16, my love for sure.
This Christmas, every home has a story. Tell yours with bright ideas. From sparkling trees, beautiful decor, and dazzling lights to curtains, flowers, tableware, appliances, gifts, and gadgets. Everything you need is right here at unbeatable prices. Massive savings, special deals, low prices you won't find anywhere else. So step inside and see why everyone's saying it's where moments are made magical. Why wait? It's Santa's Workshop, just with better parking. Turn your home into a holiday wonderland and your moments into memories with Bright Ideas. Visit Bright Ideas, where moments are made magical.
VJ's Small Engine Repairs and Agro Supplies Limited, located at number 102 Rochard Douglas Road in Barrackpore. We carry a wide variety of agricultural pesticides and insecticides. Also available are brush cutters, pressure washers, water pumps, and much more. Call us, come in, or just visit us on Facebook for great deals today.
Need top quality awning and roofing? S&K Awning and Roofing Fabricators delivers. Custom designs, expert repairs, and installation nationwide with free site visits. Rain or shine, we got you covered. Follow us online. S&K Awning and Roofing, done right the first time. Experience hassle-free shopping with RPM Express Couriers. Download our app, create your free account, no hidden fees. Pay online through our app or website and get free nationwide delivery. Even shop with us for Prime Day. RPM Express, we deliver more than just packages.
It's Parang in November at International Tiles, Carpets and Rugs Limited with huge savings on floors, counters and ceilings. Porcelain 24x24 tiles $27.95. Gypsum ceiling tiles $10.95. Cushion padded vinyl $65. Quartz countertop $2,195. Wall deco panels $75. Kitchen cushion mats $45. Abstract 5x8 rugs $295. Commercial carpet $48. Showroom conveniently located in San Juan, Charleville and La Romaine. It's Parang in November, only at International Tiles, Carpets and Rugs Limited.
Welcome back to the I.A.N Show.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. You know, I wanted to tell you something with respect to that story yesterday. That description that we put up yesterday. Listen to me. Remember the description? Go ahead. I just want to go back to this. Central Cups disarmed in shocking way. Now, in shipment, escorted by special branch officers and commissioners. And remember, you heard the AC2 ACPs and whatnot. But I have a bomb to drop for you. I have a bomb. I tell you something. I'm not stupid, and I'm not stupid because I'm going by what I said. Now, Express. This is Express front page here. Look at it here. This is Express front page today. Look at it. This is Express front page. Weed bus at bound. Listen to me. This is their front page here. Hold on. Questions arise over why 2 police units responded to report of drugs at Wales. This is TV6 front page. This is Express. Right? This is Express. TV6, right? It was written by Mark Bassant, this man here. Senior multimedia man. All right? And he's also the host of Beyond the Tape, the police show that, remember, they had created that show to mash me up. Yeah, that is why they created it. That is why they brought Alex. It was a whole, I tell you, they tried everything. They tried everything, and nobody up to this day, they would never come out with the insights and tell you who watching who. They would never share the insights and say, hey, we are shame, we are 24, I.A.N is 38. They will never show you that, but that's not the issue here today. And this is what went on. I have to tell you, I'll just show you. But I thought it's independent journalism. What is this, researcher? Independent and fearless journalism. Okay, we have the Express clip. You all printed this here? Mark Bassant said, this is what Mark Bassant said. Hold on. No, I don't have it here. Just sorry, I have to show you this. The Trinidad and Tobago Police Service maintaining that it was, this is what he said. Look at the paper here. Right? This is what it says, right? Listen to me, this is what it said. The Trinidad and Tobago Police Service and the Custom and Excise Division appeared to be at loggerhead yesterday over the seizure of a barrel of marijuana at a way. So why the hell you didn't write it? I figured it out. I really figured it out. Let me tell you why I tell you that. An article was written by Mark Bassant. Listen to this carefully, yeah? That's right, yeah? Right, hold on, yeah? Hold on. After, you see... Oh. I have to tell you, and I have to tell you what they did. And this is sad. This is sad. Why? Because I want to show you the mafia in this thing. I want to show you what exactly is going on. So I just putting it together like really fast, as it happens. And I want to read this article for you. We want to read this article for you. Right. Listen to this here. The Trinidad and Tobago Police Service is maintaining it was a blue and blue encounter when two police units. This is what Mark Bassant wrote yesterday. This senior multimedia investigative journalist here / producer. He's the big boy on the Beyond the Tape. The police show that works with the TTPS here. That the TTPS pays TV6 for you to air that show. And Mark Bassant, this is what he wrote. The story was by Mark Bassant. In today's Express front page, the Trinidad Tobago Police Service is maintaining that it was a blue on blue encounter when two police units descended on El Socorro warehouse at Past Trinidad Limited yesterday, each unaware of others' operation. Well, what was initially believed to be an illegal gun shipment later proved to be a quantity of narcotics, according to several sources. It was confirmed by police later yesterday when images of marijuana found at the facility was sent to the media in a release. Police sources told experts that 10 kilograms of marijuana was found. Questions were, however, if we could show that's okay. The TTPS issued a media release after. Questions were, however, raised as to why the team was not coordinated. The TTPS issued a media release after reports of a clash with officers of Central Division and Special Branch began circulating on social media. Based on intelligence received, two operational arms of the TTPS responded simultaneously, which was consistent with the urgency and the sensitivity of the information available at the time. The TTPS assured citizens public safety was never compromised, that all officers involved remain on duty, and that joint state emergency operation continued nationwide in accordance with the established command and control procedures. The TTPS said it remains committed to maintaining professionalism, safeguarding the public, and ensuring the integrity of intelligence-led operation. However, ladies and gentlemen, sources of the bond and custom sources at the bond and custom sources are questioning the narrative by the TTPS about what really transpired at the bond yesterday. Sources in the know, as well as who saw what transpired, told Express that the barrel in question came from New York almost 2 weeks ago. The barrel was unstuffed and what was later scanned, and only two senior persons knew that the barrel was deemed suspicious, as sources at the bond said. Sources say several attempts have been made to contact the customer, whose name appeared on the suspicious barrel, which was kept under surveillance. However, the customer never showed up for the cleared barrel. To clear the barrel, something seemed off. The customer said only a few people had. The customs source said only a few people have been made aware of the suspicious cargo, and we believe that the three officers from Central Division who showed up were not privy to the information. Something seemed off. Another source at the bond indicated, said that the three officers turned up heavily armed sometime yesterday morning and asked to see the manager of the bond, claiming that they had information about the particular cargo and was under investigation, and they had come to collect it. Several sources knowledgeable about the standard port protocol say customs must be present during any cargo examination, stressing that no shipment can be cleared without customs officers physically verifying its content. A senior customs source speaking to the Express said on the condition of anonymity, said that police officers had no jurisdiction at the bond warehouse to clear cargo or request the release of any suspicious shipment without customs official present and customs official present and participating in the exercise. However, a source at the bond said the 3 officers insisted due to the state of the emergency, they had authority to remove the barrel without the presence of customs. A junior officer at the bond on duty later alerted seniors and the bond about the situation. Sources told the Express that a senior at the bond later contact control of customs about the situation, and officers of the custom and preventative were dispatched. Attempts to contact the control of customs for comment were futile yesterday. Sources say when the police arrived at the warehouse, the 3 officers had already been detained by custom officers in a room on the compound. Moments later, special branch officers moved in a cordon off the entire area. So if you detain officers at a room, would you not disarm them? Would you not disarm them? I can say with a degree of accuracy that what is really transpired. Another source of the bond told the Express. Following the incident, Commissioner of Police Alistair Guerrero arrived on the scene and spent some time at the location along with other senior officers to get to the handle of what really happened. That is what he said. That is what the Express said, that the officers were detained at the bond by customs. So if you detain somebody, you'll keep them with a gun? Remember, custom preventative unit is heavily armed officers. Heavily armed. They are heavily armed. But if you detain them, would you not disarm them? Look, would you not disarm them? So when he wrote this story, there's the Express here. Front page on his story. Front page. You know what happening right now? You know what happening? You can't buy the hand that feed you, Mark Basant. You can't buy the hand that feed you. You can't, TV6, you cannot buy the hand that feed you. TV6, you cannot buy the hand that feed you. You carry on a police show, so the police show, they get all the officers to go there and talk blah, blah, blah. Come on, Cry Much now. Guevara, I want you to come here. I'm inviting you. Come on, Cry Much. But let me tell you something. Today we ask. Remember, read it. You can go get your Express now. Go get your Express. They would love me holding up this and saying that, you know. Go get your Express, but no problem. But the bigger picture is today. The man who hosted the police show wrote this. But today, ladies and gentlemen, there's a front page. You know what happened today? You know what happened today? A short while ago, what time? Today, you know what happened? The story cannot be found nowhere online. No website, nothing. It was removed by TV6. By Express. Just imagine that. A big front page story and it has been removed from the... Boy. The only how you can read this story is if you have a hard copy. Like you go buy it in the quick shop in Medford or an electronic copy where you download the Express and you read it. Because that's how you will get the front page. They send it to subscribers. But the story itself cannot be found on none of their websites. You see? Why? Because it paints a very grim picture about what really transpired yesterday. What really transpired yesterday. And it confirms that the officers were disarmed. Look what Mark said. Look what Mark Basant printed. Look what he said. The story was done by Mark Basant, the host of the police show. Zoom up there. Zoom up to there. Zoom up to the edge of it. You will see it. Right, the story was done by him. The story was done by Mark Besant. But remember, he on a police show. Because they always think that, here what's going on. We could compete with I.A.N. We could compete with him. So, but you remember, this was printed already for newspaper. So like they get blowout, like it had bacchanal today. But you remember, you can't pull back where you print. You can't pull back from those people who downloading the Express, the subscribers, you can't pull back nothing, or the hard copy. But you are going to remove nothing from your website just so? So why would you do that today? Why is it not on your website? They pull it from their website. Why? Why? You tell me why. You tell me why today, ladies and gentlemen. Because it paints a grim picture as to what really happened. Mark Besant went on to say that the officers were detained by custom, preventative officers. Those are heavily armed officers. They were the three of the officers were detained. That's what he said here. That is what he said. And I didn't say that. That's what Mark Besant said. That's the man who carried on the police show. So he come like a bite in the hand that feed you. So they remember when they print this, it had no way they could pull back this. I wonder what Don Thomas has to say about this. Fearless journalism. Who's controlling the Express today? Who's controlling the CPS? Today we ask, ladies and gentlemen, where is the online publication of the front page article? Where is it? And you mashing me up? You want to mash me up about what I wrote? About what I wrote about the Psalm? I tell you today, just like Mark. I guess Mark know what he writing. Mark know what he writing. But that is why I don't work for nobody. That's why them not in my league. That's why I have my own media house. That is why, ladies and gentlemen. That is why. That is why, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, we don't end at 7. Go ahead, we don't end at 7. Just to remind you.
Crime Watch does not end at 7 p.m. It continues on all our platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and on our website. Download the I.A.N app today.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you see how serious this thing is? Ladies and gentlemen, so you see how serious this is? Look what front page of the Express have. They printed it. They printed that the officers were disarmed and this and that and everything. But when you're singing for your supper, ladies and gentlemen, you print it already. You print it already. Mark done write it already. But why remove the online edition? Why did you do that? Why did you do that? All front page, that front page. You looking for people to read news. You looking for people to read news. Why remove it? Because somebody blew them out. Somebody made threats and say, yeah, we're going, all I want us to pull the show. All I want us to pull beyond the table. Pull it out. It don't make no sense. It really make no sense. It really make no. I don't know what they do. Why they suffering this boy in that show? Pull the show. Let them pull the show because it's looking bad. It's looking bad. It's looking bad. It's looking bad. Where's the tax? And I tax me as money paying for that, you know. That show was created, ladies and gentlemen, to mash up I.A.N and to compete with me when I went across the CNC3. They created that show, you know. And Alexander went on that show and them created that to mash me up. And not for all the Teen China they were able to do it. They were never able to do it. Up to this day, 9 years after, they were never able to do it. 10 years after, they were never able to do it. From 2013, they were never able to compete with me up to this day. So today I really ask, who really run, what really going on in this place? What news you will really believe? And that is why these two people can stand up and tell you, I am not like the other journalists, the ikes of other journalists, and stand up and talk a pack of crap. And I thought you were a big Christian. And starting and trying to mama guide the public. And you're a big Christian. Smith is my friend. I respect you, sir. And not on you. I on Simon. Simon, you're a pastor. You're a man of God. You almost converted the whole of Shoguna's division as Christians. If Mark Besant, if what Mark Besant wrote today is not true, where is the press release denying it? Come back to me. Where is the press conference? Where is the press conference denying what Mark Besant write? Where is the press conference? Where is it? You're coming and saying it's social media fake news. But look what this man write. Look what Mark Besant write. The hosts are beyond the tape. A police show, taxpayers' money, paying for that show. And you might be again, no kind of money, that is hungry money, like 10,000 or 15,000 or something like that, you know. Boy, this place is crazy. Where is the press conference for this? Where is the press statement responding to Mark Besant's article? Where is it? Denying and saying, Mark Besant, what you said is a lie. Nobody was ever arrested. I want you all a press conference. Guevara, where is the press conference or what? Yeah. Imagine, ladies and gentlemen, Mark Besant said that the officers were detained. And that comes before being disarmed. They were detained by Custom Preventative Unit. That's a heavily armed crew. They were detained. And he's saying that the officers went for the barrel. And they demanded the barrel because they feel they could take the barrel because of state of emergency. You ain't need no custom people here. So clear the officers from Shogunas. Come out and say something. Come out and clear it. Clear it. If I was those three officers, boy, I go and get a lawyer, I go all kind of thing. You stink up my name. But look at the patch up and the love up and they make up everything. Everybody make up everything. But anyhow, Simon said the officers were in his office. So you see what's going on? You see what's going on? So look, the big question is, look how the truth come out. Where is the press statement denying this? Guevara, where is the press statement saying that the officers were never detained? Where is the press statement saying that the officers didn't go for the drugs? Where is this? Where is the press? Where is the press conference denying the Express article? And finally, ladies and gentlemen, where is the press article? Where is the Express article in the world right now? It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Open up the lines. Hi, caller. Good evening. I'm mashing up nobody. Open up the lines. Open up the lines, please. It is a frightening thing. It is a frightening thing. Go back and get an Express. If your neighbor have an Express, put it up on TV, put it up on Facebook today, and all social media. Wait now, do I have an Express in the studio? But this is good at goal. The man said it all. Mark Besant, Paul. Well, me know what they're going to do with Mark now. Mark, if you're looking for a work, you'll come, boy. Hi, caller. Good evening.
A very, very good evening to Miss Allen.
Good evening.
Well, I'll be so sure this morning this could be a world record. The Mark bus. All the best.
The Mark bus. The Mark really bus. The Mark really bus. The Mark really bus. The Mark really bust today. Mark Besant, you have really bust the Mark. But what is going to happen with you now? What is going to happen? What is going to happen? So, them running that show, he running that show, but you realize now, ladies and gentlemen, nobody has come out and deny it. Mark Besant wrote a front page. I tell you, it hit front page, you know. It hit front page. And let me tell you something about those articles. Articles hitting front page could only be printed after 8 o'clock in the night. Am I right? Only after 8 in the night. Front page articles are printed. It starts on the back or whatever and it comes up. And yeah, I'm telling you. Hi, caller, good evening. This is a frightening thing.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
You know what they want you? They want you in the cabal. If they get you in the cabal...
You can get me in the cabal.
All right. So thank you. Take care.
Yeah,
Bye.
they want me in the cabal. Read the Express, read the Express, extra, read the Express. Put it up. But this is frightening. This is what the man write. This is what the criminal investigative journalist. This is what he wrote. So what going to happen with him now? Because this is what he wrote. He said police were detained. He said they were detained by custom preventative unit, and the 3 officers from Central came to the bond, and they wanted to leave with the barrel. How come the TTPS not come out to say that Mark Bassan printed fake news? How come? And this is the same man that is show that all the police is gone. And this is the host of the police show that taxpayers' money, when officers can get proper boots and proper uniform, this is where the money going on this show. This is what the money going on this show. Nobody are calling this show to give them information. Nobody are giving them information. This is they bring out this show to compete with I.A.N at the same time. Let the whole world know. Hi, caller, good evening. This is a serious thing.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening.
Mr. Allen.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just calling to find out what's going on with the shooting with Antonio Mohammed.
Well, girl, if I tell you what's going on with Antonio Mohammed, I just got a video.
Mm-hmm.
I got a new video. I got a clean version. I got a clean version half an hour ago. I got a clean version. That's all I can tell you. And I'll stop right there. That's all I can tell you. I got a cleaner version. And I now found out why he ended up by that bar. I got a cleaner version and what he was waiting on at that bar. But if I tell you that, that's it. So we're going for the shooter. That's what I'm telling you. Here what going on. The shot call. Hi, caller, good evening. What going on with this boy? This frightening?
Allen?
Yeah.
The police are looking too good right now, nah?
Better come to the front. Come to the front of the class today. Come to the front of the class. So, my honorable brother, Reverend Simon, I will address you as ACP Reverend Simon. This was the same man in Chagona as Reverend Simon. I am asking you, you're a man who understands the word of God. Why condemn an innocent man like myself when the truth was told today? Why? Hi, caller, good evening. Hi, caller. So today, I want to ask Simon something. ACP, what ilk Mark Bassan fall under? What ilk Mark Bassan fall under? That's what I want to ask you. This is the man who say police get locked up. This is the man who say police went for the drugs. This is the man who printed out big on the Express that they had no knowledge that the barrel was there. Yeah, he said the police demand access to the barrel. Where the ACP, this is a thing that, and let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, every media house have to pick up this. Guardian, Newsday, you have to pick up this. Guardian and Newsday have to pick up this. Radio stations have to pick up this. Where is this story from online? Nobody mashing up nobody. But remember, all of a sudden mash me up. So I say, but wait. As they say, you get it from the horse's mouth. I can't tell you who I talking to. Remember, I know from the commoners to the king, you know. Remember that? I know from the commoners to the king. So, Mark Bassan said the officers were detained. He said that the officers went there and they demanded the barrel to leave with the barrel. And other set of officers come and carry them to the commissioner's office. That is what Mark Bassan said. Well, that is exactly what happened. They were detained and other officers came. Guevara come down, all kind of thing. So for those of you who don't know, once an officer who is on active duty is detained, he immediately is disarmed. So Custom Preventative Unit detained them one time and disarmed them. This is what Mark Bassan said. Now, Mark said they were disarmed. They were detained by customs officers in our room. I know when you are detained, you are disarmed if you're carrying a firearm. And I come and tell you, on as breaking news, that they were disarmed by special branch officers, and officers really came there. And Mark's story said that. Mark's story said that. So who to believe now? Who to believe? So the bag of garbage that they talk outside police, admin building, and the rubbish that they talk about, how come you're not saying with what Mark Bassan wrote? Issue a statement. I am asking you to issue a statement and say Mark Bassan lying. He's printing fake news. Tell the Express that they are printing fake news. But if so be the case, they wouldn't get to run your police show. So remember, it's like you're losing an advertiser. So in order to keep the advertiser, let me mash up everything. And a prime spot. Remember, this is prime time, yeah? Remember this time from 5:45 to where I go after 7 is prime time on television and TV land all over the world. Prime time. Prime time. All over the world. So you think Express want to lose that client? The police service? Well, Mark Bassan's job might be in jeopardy, you never know. So what they did, before I take the last break, because the breaks are long now, some of the breaks will go to after 7 from today. Some of the breaks will go to after 7. Okay, some of the breaks will go to after 7. Some of the breaks will go to after 7 from tomorrow. So they feel when they prolong this story, nobody will pick it up. So Mark Bassan print everything and even supported what I said. But they pull on this story from their website, a front page article. It cannot be found nowhere. I checked every avenue to extract it from their website to do what I had to do. It cannot be found. It cannot be found. Why? What it is to hide? How come the TTPS didn't come out today and say Mark Bassan was lying? Mark Bassan had fake news. How come none of the ACPs outside the police admin said that it was fake news? How come? Yet you said the worst about me. So you realize today how we are really in a mess. And that's why people will continue to support I.A.N. People continue to advertise by me. People continue to give us information. Today is a sad day. It's a very, very sad day. Today that we found that their lies have been uncovered. Their lies have been uncovered. When they thought nobody was paying attention, I was paying attention. I don't take people mashing me up just so, you know. I think about you whole night, you know. And I would think to swing back for you and come back and mash you up next day, you know. Yeah. And people say things about me, they have things, you see. Tell me anything. But you see, when you come and tell me about my show, I take it personal. Because I build this. I build this when it had this whole structure here had nothing. I built I was here when every piece of carpet, every section, every door was built. I watched. Every paint, I helped. I stayed here day after day after day and created this building here, this studio. When I started off in 28, I had just a little phone and a little camera, working for no money. People chase me, people tell me I'm stupid, this thing will never work. Nobody will ever believe you, nothing. And I built this to a product where you have over, ladies and gentlemen, you have over 158 million people from around the world who knows about you. That is on one platform. And you could triple that to over 300-400 million. What about Facebook up to this day? That is just YouTube, 158 million. What about Facebook? So I build this, that governments across the Caribbean use our platform. I build this from nothing. And when a deputy commissioner could, an ACP could stand and discredit me, and my good friend, they could discredit me and say, I am fake news. It hurts. It hurts, ladies and gentlemen. It hurts because I did these people no wrong. And today, ladies and gentlemen, you be the judge today. You be the judge today. When Mark Besant wrote the whole article, ladies and gentlemen, on our front page of the Express, how the officers were detained. And contrary to what they believe, I did go and say, and you know, I did verification before I posted it. You understand? And I'll tell you something. That bothered me. But today, it is frightening because Mark Besant printed the worst about the whole incident, the worst. He said the officers and them. So imagine who you're going to trust. So how come you're asking today? This was damage control. Was this to protect the TTPS? This incident really happened. But in order to make everything look good, they patted on. So Mark Besant already wrote and they printed it. But remember, he on a police show where the TTPS paid TV6. He's the host of the show. But they couldn't do nothing because it was printed. But what they could have done for damage control was to pull it from all their website. Pull it from online. They can't find the article nowhere. Call any journalist. I just spoke to two senior persons in that station and they said nowhere the article could be found. Remember, I worked there for 2 years. I had great times. They all know me there. I had my own personal office, my personal washroom, everything, yeah. Unlike any one of them there, everybody who sit down in our room, every journalist who in our room, like a classroom. I had my own office, and everybody could have a private office. My office was facing Brian Lara Promenade. I had my own private washroom, everything, yeah, I had it there. And when I moved across to CNC3, if you don't know, I told Sabga, I say, I'm not going to walk to the next end of the building to pee, you know. I'm not going to do that. Where everybody, I had to know when I go into the washroom, I'm a private man, I'm a private person. Put a toilet, and they say, we can't do that. I say, well, run a line around the building. And that is how they have that washroom on that floor by that studio. Up to this day, it was built for me. And they built that toilet and built that office and washroom, everything in one for me there. And the studio right next to it. Yeah. So I know that Johnny come lately, you know. What some of you are experiencing, that euphoria as being a media person. I lived that 10 years ago. Ladies and gentlemen. So today I call on the Guardian. I call on the Newsday. Come out with the true story. Come out and tell us. Do digging like, listen, you have to dig like Mark Besant. You have to dig. Do some digging. Guardian, I call on you. Do some digging. Newsday, I call on you. Do some digging. We're going to take a fast break. When we come back, we'll close the show.
The I.A.N. Show will be right back.
Need new plates? Plate Boss is T&T's #1 number plate manufacturer. Get bone-style number plates with styles to match your ride from just $325 a pair. Ready in 15 minutes with free installation included. Come on down to Amethyst Avenue, Couva, and get bossed up today.
At Passat Tasers 1 of 5. Toyota. Shop and win. Pick up and drive. Toyota. Win 1 of 5 Toyota Tasers with Passat's The Food King. Spend $300 or more at any Passat or Bright Ideas to enter, and you can be driving away with a brand new Toyota Taser in the new year. That's 5 times the joy with Passats. Promotion ends January 14th, 2026. Check our socials for details. NLCB approved. Shop and win. Pick up and drive. The Food King.
Now this is Radical Trading, you understand? And them have everything to cover anything. Radical Trading have the best fabric designs for your upholstery needs, yeah? So furniture, car, boat, tent, even material for school bags.
This will look really nice on my couch, boy.
They even making pillow too.
Sprang.
Oui?
Oh shucks, I forget my money.
Serious?
They could pay for it for me.
Me and my big mouth boy, I wonder if Radical get thing to cover mouth yet.
Radical Trading, 4 locations nationwide.
Rise to the occasion. Welcome back to the I.A.N Show.
I will tell you something today, and that is why, ladies and gentlemen, no advertiser can hold me at ransom here, you know. No advertiser, you know. I, in my career, in doing this and going on my own, I have had the opportunity, well, to tell 4 or 5 advertisers in my career, or 7, keep the money. About 4, 3 to 4, keep the money. When I realized that someone was doing wrong, when I realized they want to advertise to say they're bringing car, they don't have they don't even have a rim to say to show they're bringing a car, but they want to come on the show, invest at 20,000, and then make about 800,000 and get out of it. I figured it out. I said, I'm not here, not here, not here. Next one came, he's doing spiritual work, reading people hand, but calling a woman attention, telling her if you don't get $40,000 by the morning, she will drop down and die because she started to deal with God already. And that's why she husband will come back home and say, lady, change your stink attitude. Change your stink attitude. Start to learn to cook some food. Start to treat your man right. And he will stay home. He will stay home. You understand? Be nice. Don't be hoggish. Don't move like you eat bread and hog every day. Be nice. And when I call him, I say, so if there's someone don't pay the money, and she merged the call and listen to him, I say, Mr. Man, let me tell you something. When I call advertising, I say, remove this man ad. Kezi, who is in charge of advertising, said, Mr. Allen, these are big players, you know. They are premium advertisers. They are people who pay a lot. I say, move it. I don't care, cut his ad. When his contract ends, she said about 3 days. End it immediately. 3 days and that's it. And he can't come back here. He can't. They just can't come back here. They wouldn't use my platform to fool nobody. You think that is why I am on my own. That is why, ladies and gentlemen, I am on my own. But this is a frightening thing. How come Guerrero, how come the ACPs and them didn't come out and deny the Express article? How come you come out and do that? How come you call that fake news? There is a printed thing. There is a printed on that on the paper, there is a newspaper that the officers were detained, that the officers went for the drugs, they demanded the barrel. Why the police did not deny that? But you know what? Everything disappeared today. But the only thing floating right now is the raw newspaper, the whole newspaper floating. How come, ladies and gentlemen? But the man hosting the police show that write it. The man hosting the police show. A senior journalist, I know Mark Bassant long time. He's the producer at the Beyond the Tape, and the tape bust tonight. It bust tonight. The tape bust. The tape bust. The tape and the Mark bust tonight. The tape and the Mark bust. I never thought, ladies and gentlemen, in all these years, when they started our show in 2013, I never thought I had my day to mash them up. I never thought I would have had my day. I never thought I would have had my day, ladies and gentlemen. It's sad, boy. It's sad. It's frightening. It's frightening. It make you think. And it make you think. And it make you think. It make you think. So I have to be careful now, because they might come now, and they might want to lock me up. They might want to bring drugs by my house. They might want to throw drugs in my studio. They'll come and all kind of thing now, but they can't come. The Bible said, touch not my anointed, neither do my prophet no harm. Because I tell you something, I ain't nothing no bacchanal thing, and them know that. I ain't no money laundering. I don't sell drugs. I don't sell gun. I ain't nothing no fraud. Them know that. Them know that. And you see when you're a decent man, people don't like that. People don't like light. They like darkness. Human beings attract more to darkness sometimes. They don't like the light. They don't like cleanliness. They like good people around them. They don't like that. They like racket men. And people like that, and I am not that. But today, ladies and gentlemen, I figured it out. Let me take one more call before I go. Talk now. Press that button. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Look how they never come out. These two people outside. And when you meet both of them, the two men outside, ask them, how come all they never, what you all did with the article that Mark Bassant wrote, and it's printed on the newspaper. What you all did about that article? How come both of you never refute that claim by that journalist saying that the officers were detained, that the officers demanded the barrel? How come you all never made a press statement about that? Talk to us now. How come all you never sent out a press release denying the content of the story? How come all you never do that? Today's Thursday. Mark Bassant's story, on a serious note, Mark Bassant's story said more dangerous and damning events at that custom bong than what I just put up an article and say I fake and I this and I that. And all the journalists is not like the ilks of ilks that as certain people. And you were showing that for me. We really, and you telling me trust people? I just want you to know, here what's going on. Go and we posted the article, and you be the judge. I posted Mark Bassant article, and I will credit him, Mark Bassant. I will credit you. I will credit the Express. I credit the Express. I credit it, and do it in a video for me, please, also. However, we could do it so we could post it on YouTube also. Right? And we credit the Express for a wonderful article, a very interesting article. But how come those two men did not, no press conference today? 3 officers, they say, gone to get the drugs. Where is this? Where is this? Something wrong here? People have to go home. People have to go on holidays. This is a serious thing. This is a very serious thing. So, ladies and gentlemen, you continue to go to ianalleyne.org. No username, no password, and you send your information. And you can go and read the article. You can go and read the article now on Facebook, on I.A.N Network, and read the whole article. It's posted there. And read the whole article, but my honor, I will make him famous tonight. He's a good guy, Mark Bassant. But that is what he said, in a nice way. That is what he wrote. He's Beyond the Tape, the police show. He hosted the police show. Today, ladies and gentlemen, the article disappeared from all about. But what it could not disappear from is on the newspaper that was distributed. Stranger, have a wonderful night. Good night.
Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our mind. Yo, there's a jungle out.